Hi Libra, welcome to your August 2017 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy, thank you for being with me. So we have a big month. We have a lunar eclipse, we have a solar eclipse in Leo around the 21st of the month. You know, eclipses are huge. They're a full moon that's just so powerful. And this full moon will set up the next 6 to 12 months. Okay, so starting for here right now in August, as you go through the months, remember what's going on for you right now in this month, and see how it sets up and how things play out for you in this month, because it's a big month with a lot of change, a lot of culmination, depending on your natal chart. What's going on in what house for you, that all comes into play too. This might be the month where people really want to get a reading, a personalized reading. I don't usually push it too much, but this is a month. It's a big month, and readings can help you to navigate through what guidance you need in your own personal story, in what's going on around you personally, because more can come out in those readings. But also check out your rising sign and your moon sign. Listen to those videos also, because it can bring the whole picture together. It give you a little more information into the different signs. Okay, and if you're watching for your mate or your partners, and you're watching their signs, again, big month, big moon, okay? A lot going on astrologically. So we go into your reading. You're coming in with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So coming out of July, you could have been feeling a lot of anguish, a lot of negative thoughts, or going through situations that just really were weighing on you so heavily. It could be around health. It could be around finances. I think for some of you, financially, it hasn't been easy making ends meet for some of you. And I think some of you, it's kind of mental anguish of maybe not feeling well, or getting your own physical body into a better place to be happy, to find that sense of peace with situations going around and around you. So for overall, though, coming in with the 9 like that, if you've had headaches, or you've had migraines, or you've had some negative thought patterns, now's the time to meditate and release. Call to your guides, to God, to Spirit, to help you to release some of this anguish, anxiety with any situations, with people going on around you. I think, honestly, right here, for most Librans, some of you are really affected in the 4th house. Your family situations, your relationships with other people. You're thinking about the past. You can't get stuck in the past, but there's memories, there's good thoughts. And there's the new you that wants to emerge after going through a time of just, you need to release, guys. You need to do that body, mind, and soul. That's your guidance in this reading, because whether you're working and you're going through, stresses of anguish within a job or within work, or you're changing a job and things have been difficult, this energy is here for you, and this moon will help to culminate maybe some things that you cannot do yourself, or the choices you're trying to make that you can't seem to push forward. I think the moon will eclipse some of that for you, and it will put you in a better place. And if there's any family situations, you're leading the pack, and that might be quite draining on you, to try to handle everybody and do everything and still have time for you and to take care of you. So you want to look at that and really get in touch with that. I'm going to pull a card for your chakras in a minute after I go through some of this reading. However, you are going to culminate something. You do have the 10 of Swords in reverse position. In following that 9 with family situations, a situation is going to culminate for you. And wherever that resonates for you, whether that be in your work, your spirituality, your health, your finances, or your love, your romance, there is a situation culminating. It's coming to a close, and it's coming out of your life so that you can get on and start anew. The Fool starts the journey, right? He begins a lighthearted approach to journey into something new, but maybe something he's done before in a past life, or this could be something personalized to you that you've done before and you're ready to start anew. And it's the energy is golden and it's light energy, and let the light in so that you're not filled with negative thoughts, being afraid, being worried, around any aspect that I just named, right? That I just explained to you. There is recognition around you. You're doing a good job. Maybe you're putting more demands that you're not doing on yourself, that you're not doing a good job, that you're not achieving. You are achieving, but you're achieving it with not as much notoriety, okay? For some of you, if you're in publishing or you're in law or you're in anything that's balanced out, you're making headway, but you could have just been going through a bit of toxic energies with other people, not being able to speak what you really need. This is where you need to stand up, Libra, and take control, take this leadership of the Emperor energy. Now, for some of you, you could be going through a situation with a man, an older man, a father, a husband. Maybe it's health concerns that you've been going through and it hasn't been easy, but you're taking care of and caring concern. You're doing the job, but you're exhausted. You're worried. You're worried about a situation. For some of you, that could be a work matter that has to do with a boss or someone of authority, okay? Someone within a structure that you're trying to work with and get through, and, you know, just get through to get along, and you kind of been hitting a wall. So, you know, just know that the energy, you can lead the pack, and you can, through the month of August, let things that no longer serve kind of eclipse out. Maybe this big moon will help with that. You know, the eclipse is in Leo, so if you can get out there, take a look, really engage in the full moon. You're going to see around that time you might have problems sleeping. People could be like, you know, crazy. It does happen. Like, you have, sometimes sleep is disrupted. Health-wise, you know, you want to keep in check with your health. If you're doing way too much and you're overexerting everything you have, you know, the universe and God, they're going to be like saying to you, hey, slow down, Libra. It's time for you to take a break, okay? You're going to be thinking about finances and where you're investing or how much money you're bringing in. So some of you could be worried about that. Some of you could be taking on a new job, and you could be finding on new clients on a lot of work. And you're going to find you're coming to a time where that's going to taper down. And you're going to be able to take a breath and breathe and look for where your ship is coming in. Where is this Three of Wands energy? What are you manifesting to yourself? Are you manifesting worry and throwing out there that you're worried and you're anxious and you're overwhelmed? Or are you going to throw out there to the universe what you want to come into your, everything you've built and what you've been planning on is coming through? It's just coming through towards the end of August. And I think things are going to lighten up for you. You'll have a wholehearted approach to whatever situations that you're encountering, whatever circumstances are around you. I think the month of August, you'll be able to kind of not worry so much about where the finances are coming in. I think you're going to stay stable and secure. So I don't think you have to worry too much about that. I think there are new projects coming into play, new work coming into play, a new revitalization coming into play for you. So you're going to have a busy month. I just think that with the 9 and 10 of Swords, you're culminating a cycle, and you're going to be able to get back to maybe your daily activity and not be so tired and feeling drained. So the Knight of Wands energy right here under the Fool, right in the middle, this could be, you know, you could find that the atmosphere around you is a little bit unstable. It, you know, with your work projects, with your relationships, with people, you could be stressed because there are changes going on around you, but you're not sure about them. But again, they need to take place. There could be some like rash behavior behind this Knight of Wands. Now, this Knight of Wands, I mean, he could be a Sagittarius, an Aries. He could have, you know, be a fire sign. It could be you, you know, putting this out there. It could be somebody else doing this to you. But how much of someone else's behavior do you want to intake before you kind of put an end to and say, look, I've kind of had enough. I'm tired. I'm busy. I just can't put up with like arguments and little things that are going on around me. I'm busy. I have things to do. You know what? I'm waiting for my ship to come in right here. So, but there's a lot of, the fire energy is good because it creates a dynamic to let you shine and let your wholeheartedness come out. I think that some of you, like I said in the beginning, it's got to do with family situations or relationships around you. You need to work through the energy and get clear. There can't be any lying or deceit because you need to be just go with the flow, be honest with people, say how you feel, even if it's abrupt or it's rash or you need to express how you feel. No, I don't want you to like eliminate people around you by being too much, in their face. But you know what? You have to have your boundaries too. And if it's you giving or you doing this, you have to step back and just balance yourself so you can handle whatever circumstances around you with a good amount of centeredness and balance, so you don't feel explosive or you don't feel drained, and you can actually step up to the plate and talk and communicate. And you're going to see things around money and around your plans forward. And for those of you where it's around health situations, you'll see your way through it, and you'll have a new revised kind of new way about you. And we do have a Mercury retrograde, so you're going to see in August that you're going to be reworking things, going over examinations, paperwork, maybe test results. But overall, I think you're going to have a revitalized energy, and you're going to get some rest and come back full force. You also have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Libra. The Queen of Swords is, she's an air sign. She's a Libra, she's an Aquarius, or she's a Gemini. Could be a he or she. It's a generalized reading. This is someone who speaks bluntly and communicates clearly. She cuts to the truth. There's no more BS with her around. I feel like this is you, and this could be you, and you're caring, and you're giving, and you want the truth, and you want just balance, peace, and harmony. You want that with family matters. You want that with work matters. You don't need any more stress added to you. And the Queen of Swords it could be an archetype of how you are right now, but that's how you're responding. That's how people see you in that light. And she's very psychic. She's very good. She's very blunt. She's very to the point. So if you feel like you're like that energy or you're taking on that role, that's kind of the energy you need to handle family stuff or whatever's going on for you, because it's the best way to be able to handle it for yourself, right? For some of you, there could be a man around that is within this situation, like I said before, and he could be an Aries. It's people have all different attributes, but if there is a man around you that's really strong and thoughtful and knows his direction and is helping you along or helping you navigate situations, it's good advice. You might want to take it if this is someone around you. Now let's look at your oracle guidance for the month. And you received grace. So when you receive grace, you could be feeling isolated. You could have been feeling like you were disconnected from your heart. Something got in your way and disconnected your level of grace, right? This feeling of just being graceful and moving through energy swiftly. So don't overanalyze. It's a time to surround yourself with grace and fill yourself with lightness. And I can feel that lightness in the Fool card for you. I love this card. Look how beautiful she is. I love the colors in this card. So whatever situations you have going on, Libra, look to grace, because that's where it wants to settle for you. Live in the here and now. Meditate. Do some practices, and you'll feel a lightness. You'll feel things are coming to close for you. Look at this. You receive solar plexus for your chakra. Your solar plexus is probably blocked right now. Your happy center. What makes you happy? If you're feeling blocked with that, let me put that down right there. So if you're feeling blocked with your solar plexus, it affects your bladder. It affects your nervous system, your lower back, your muscles. It controls your liver, your digestive system, your stomach, your spleen, your gallbladder. So if you feel blocked or you're having any issues there, then you just want to know that wear some yellow, get yourself some yellow flowers. You know, you're feeling blocked in those areas. You want to radiate. You want peace, joy. You want inner harmony. You want self-strength and vitality. And you're just feeling a little bit blocked right now. So do some meditating. You know, the solar plexus it's right above your belly button. It's your middle chakra. It is your lower extremities. So if you're feeling any blockages with situations around you, that's where it's affecting you. That's where it's going to come out in your physical body. So you could get some Reiki done. You could do some meditating, open up that chakra, and you're going to feel some of that joy and happiness come back because it will loosen it up. It will lighten it up so that you can navigate. And that's what readings are all about, just to guide you where to go, maybe how to move some energy when situations are culminating around you. So that's the whole point of it, right? Okay, so I wish you a great month. I will be back for the mid-months this month. And if anyone would like a private reading with me, I will leave my email in the description box below. Thank you for sharing, subscribing. Totally appreciate all of you. You've just given me so much by listening and commenting. I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much. So we'll talk soon, Libra. Have a great month. Bye-bye.